Hey there, my name is Moise Khurram and I'm the founder and the CEO of LeaderMax, a B2B SaaS focused lead generation agency where our main motive is just to provide high quality leads and those leads which actually convert into qualified demo calls. So just before we get started, I've just got a really quick question. Are you struggling to convert leads into meaningful conversations? Do you feel like your prospects are slipping away before you even get a chance to connect with them? Don't worry, you're not alone. So today we're going to break down a foolproof setup process that is not only going to give you more demo calls, but also make sure those prospects actually show up into the meeting. Stick around because this is the ultimate guide on YouTube for skyrocketing your B2B SaaS conversion rates. Alright, so onto the screen. How exactly you can book 65% or more of your leads into demo appointments. You can also achieve a massive 85% plus show rate on first calls with proven strategies. So first of all, if your leads aren't converting to demo calls, and the main source of those leads are outbound email marketing, paid advertising, organic content, and there's a massive issue with your appointment setting, then this video is perfect for you. And the main problem in that is your appointment setting system. So today in this video, we're going to cover that system step by step, and I've divided the video into 5 different actionable strategies and different steps. So first one is create a value-driven script for your setters. Number 2, speed to lead. Number 3, maximizing show rates for booked calls. Number 4, key metrics to track and optimize. Last but not least, it's automation. So step 1, create a value-driven script for your setters. Your setter scripts is a gateway to turning a lead into a booked call, but if your messaging isn't clear, compelling, and customized, your prospect will lose interest fast. So let's break this down step by step. Step 1, clarify the prospect's why. It is a really important point. Start by answering this question. Why should the prospects spend their valuable time on the call with you? Prospects don't want to hear a generic pitch. They genuinely want to understand exactly what's in it for them. And here's exactly how you can get specific. Write down the top reasons why your offer is valuable. For example, does your product save them time, boost revenue, or solve a difficult pain point? And what you can do is that frame the call as an opportunity for the prospect to gain something tangible. And here's a quick example. This isn't just a sales call. We'll dive deeper into how our business in your industry are cutting the lead conversion cost by up to 30%. We will also show you exactly how to replicate those costs. This approach actually makes sure the call is about them, not you. Step 2, focus on relevance and personalization. Every single lead is unique, and your setter basically needs to reflect that in their communication. Use the information you already have, whether it's from the LinkedIn profile, email reply, or even a form submission. It is basically to craft a tailored message according to their needs. For example, hey name, I saw your recent post about streamlining your marketing efforts. That's exactly what our platform specializes in. Let's schedule a quick chat to discuss how we have helped companies like specific company name achieve similar goals. Step 3, what you can do is that keep the message short and focused. Your prospects are busy, so don't overload them with some unnecessary information. Get straight to the point. And here's a quick example. Let's schedule a 15-minute call to review how our system is helping companies like yours improve their demo to close rate by up to 20%. Does XYZ date and time work for you? Short, clear, and action-oriented. Speed to lead. This might be the most important part of the process. Studies show that responding to a lead within just 5 minutes increases your chance of converting them by up to 10x. So here's exactly how you can implement the speed to lead effectively. For the first part is fast follow. As soon as lead engages with your content, whether by replying to your email or filling out a form or clicking onto your link, your setter should reach out to them within minutes. And when I say minutes, I genuinely mean minutes, like within 5 minutes or even 10 minutes. That's the max they should go. The tools to help. You can use software like Calendly, HubSpot, or even Lemlist to automate part of your process, but ensure there's a human touch for the initial interaction. You don't want to sound too polished or even too amateur. You should be in the mid-range, not too polished, not too amateur. So here's a quick real-life scenario. Imagine you've just run a campaign and a prospect submits a form on your website. Instead of waiting hours or even days to reply, your setter gets a notification and responds within 3 minutes. So what would happen? The prospect would actually feel like the company is really working on their clients, on their prospects, and they should surely want to work with them. So here's a quick example. Hi name, thanks for reaching out. I'd love to help you explore how we can solve XYZ pain point. Let's schedule a quick call to discuss this further. Does XYZ time slot work for you? Step 3. Maximizing show rates for booked calls. Booking call is great, but what happens if the prospect doesn't show up? The whole efforts went into vain. So to avoid this, you should always have a solid follow-up process. For the step 1, what you can do is that confirmation is the key, right? So the moment a call is booked, send the prospect like a calendar invite and just ensure they actually confirm it. A simple follow-up message can surely do wonders. So here's a quick example. I've sent you a calendar invite for XYZ date and time. Can you please confirm that you have received it? Looking forward for a chat. So that's it for the confirmation part. Let's go towards the automated reminder. You can set up a sequence of reminders leading up to the call. Here's the timeline that works well. You can send a reminder 2 days before, that is 48 hours. Send an email summarizing what will be covered on the call. You can send an email or text message 1 day before. And what you can include is that, hi name, just a reminder about a call tomorrow at XYZ time frame. Can't wait to show how exactly we're helping other businesses like yours achieve XYZ results. You can also send an email 1 hour before, or even a quick text message or SMS that will surely work. You can write something like, hey name, our call is in 1 hour. Looking forward to chatting with you. Tools like Calendly or HubSpot can actually automate these reminders, saving you a lot of time. So here's a few key metrics that you should always track and optimize. Tracking metrics isn't just about measuring performance, it's about pinpointing those areas which actually need improvement. Without the right data, your setup process cannot be optimized at all. So let's dive deeper into the key metrics and what you should always monitor and to improve the results, right? So the step 1 is response time. You should always want to communicate with the leads when they're actually warm, when they've just signed up into the XYZ form or just replied back to an email. So the faster you respond, the better your chances of engaging with the prospect and when they're most interested. Research shows that contacting a lead within just 5 minutes increases the chance of converting them by up to 400%. So how exactly you can measure it? By the way, you can also take a screenshot just to have it as a data. So use your CRM or outreach tools to monitor the time between a lead's interaction, for example, filling out a form or replying to an email, and your setter's response. You can also set benchmarks for your setter. Aim for under 5 minutes for high priority leads. And here's a quick optimization tip. Use tools like HubSpot or Zapier to send instant notification to your setter whenever a lead engages. This basically ensures an immediate follow-up. And in the Zapier or HubSpot, there's also an integration which you can directly optimize it and integrate it with your CRM. So that will be completely perfect. Number 2, conversion rates. This is basically the percentage of leads your setter turns into demo calls or even booked calls. A low conversion rate signals issues in your setter's messaging, target, or even approach. So how exactly you can measure it? Number of booked calls over total leads contacted into 100. So you can also set benchmark for this. For most industries, a good conversion rate is like 20 to 30%. If this is below, revisit your setter script and different personalization tactics. So here's a quick fix for it. If the setter isn't converting leads from a specific niche, refine your outreach script to address the pain points that is unique to that niche. Number 3, show rate. Booking call is one thing, but ensuring the prospect actually shows up to the call is really critical for success. A no-show basically wastes both of the time and as well as resources. And how exactly you can measure it? Number of calls attended over total calls booked into 100. That's it. So these are just basic maths formula that you can implement straight away just to get the better metrics and track your whole process. So you can also set a quick benchmark just to have a better idea. A strong show rate can be up to 80% or higher, but this is just in the market. It can be 60%, that's completely fine. But if the show rate is below 60%, then you surely need to work on your optimization. So if your show rate is under 60%, implement a better follow-up system with multiple reminders as discussed earlier. Number 4, setter efficiency. If your setter is spending too much time on low priority leads or even struggling to handle multiple prospects, then they're not being productive at all. So how exactly you can measure it? Track the number of calls booked per hour of your setter activity and just evaluate whether your setter is actually balancing the quality and the quantity effectively. So here's a quick insight. Use data to identify trends. For example, if leads from LinkedIn convert better than that of the emails, right? So redirect your setter effort towards LinkedIn outreach more. Step 5, really important to be more effective, to optimize your process. Automate whenever it's possible. I cannot emphasize much on that, but this is the main meat and bone, right? So automation isn't about just replacing your setter, right? And it's about equipping yourself with the better tools that they need or even you need to work smarter, not harder. So here's exactly how you can leverage automation without losing the personal touch. So for the step 1 is automate your schedule. Manually going back and forth to find a suitable time for a call waste a lot of time for your setter as well as the prospect. So tools like Calendly, Lemcal, or anything like that can actually streamline the process. So here's a quick example. After the setter engages with the lead, they send a calendar link with a predefined time slots. The prospect picks a time and the call is automatically added to both the calendars. So here's a quick pro tip. Customize the link into much more of a link that basically reflects your brand identity and add a friendly note about what the call will actually cover. So for number 2, it's email automation. Tools like Klaviyo or MailChimp can actually help you automate your email outreach campaigns while keeping them personalized. And here's a quick example for the workflow. So a lead submits a form on your website. An automated email is actually sent to them thanking for their interest and offering time slots for a call. If they don't reply, a follow-up email will be triggered within 24 hours. Number 3, CRM automation. A robust CRM like HubSpot not only organizes your leads, but also tracks their interactions and flags like high priority ones for immediate follow-up emails, right? So a quick example for the whole scenario is that if a lead opens your email twice or clicks a link, the CRM triggers a notification for the setter to follow up immediately. Set up custom workflows in your CRM to segment the leads by their activity level: hot, warm, cold, and you can basically tailor your setter's approach accordingly to that. Step 4, reminder sequences. Automating reminders ensures your prospects don't forget about the call. Use tools like Lemcal or even Calendly to send emails. And the last part, really important, this is the meat and bone, right? This is where most of the B2B SaaS companies were the mess up, as I've discussed previously. Balancing automation with the human touch. While automation saves a lot of time, but it can actually mess things up. So don't forget the importance of human interaction. Automation should handle frequently used tasks, but your setter should still craft or personalized messages for the high quality leads or high value leads and be available for like immediate follow-ups and when the leads respond to automated emails. Automate the initial stages, for example, scheduling or even reminders, but ensure your setter personally handles the actual conversations. And there you have it. This was the ultimate setter process that you surely need to implement straight away. This will not only help you book more demo calls, but also ensure those prospects actually show into the meeting, leading to a better conversion rate and being able to achieve your revenue goals. Whether you're just starting out or looking to refine your strategy, implementing these strategies will surely make a huge difference. And if you're a B2B SaaS company struggling with qualified leads, inconsistent pipeline, or even struggling to scale your revenue, let's talk and figure out what needs to be solved. Click my calendar link in description to book a call with me. We'll explore your product, understand your challenges, and figure out if LeaderMax is the right fit to help you grow your SaaS business. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and you can also connect with me on LinkedIn. You can check out the calendar as well as my LinkedIn for more actionable strategies.